Andrews Edward. What I'm going to talk about today is how to lower the fat inside your body. Well, of course, many people are afraid that they will get fat, that they cannot get thin anymore. Well, that is actually getting fat conclude many complicated reasons. For example, you got to it is related to your gene, to your every other things that you cannot decide for your birth. Well, the second thing is of your food and your diet. These things they all controls, and what's more is about your exercise. Well, about your exercise, also at your age, yes. About the exercises, some of you might think that doing less exercise and eat less will get thinner, but actually that is quite wrong because you got to know that we can turn fat into energy. Of course, we can turn muscle into energy, and in the modern medication, we think that the muscles are a lot easier than turning fat into energy. For example, if you're doing the exercise, originally you should use your sugar inside your body, and the sugar inside your body is concluded in your blood. And after these sugars, after you use them, after you had used these sugars, you feel tired, and sometimes if the secondary energy cannot hold on, the secondary energy should be our fat or something like that. And of course, the fat is a fat. You cannot just burn the fat. You cannot just burn the oil like the like the engines. So you got to transmit these fats into other things. It need to turn into the energy that you need, that you're able to use. So this progress of turning, it costs a lot of energy, especially costs a lot of oxygen. So if you have ever had a long distance running or sort of thing, or some heavy exercises during the long terms, you'll discover that your heart rate should be originally stay there. And if you start to use your fat, these fats, of course you'll breathe faster, and the fat will burn, but the muscles won't. Your fat will burn, and it will cost you more oxygen. You'll breathe harder, and your heart rate will rise for about 10 BPMs. Well, this is the ways or the signatures of wheat burning the fat. So if you just stay there, it will not use it will not use such a way of just directly burning the fat, because it's a bit tired actually. So it will use the way of burning the muscles. Yeah, the muscles are easier to burn. Yeah, and you will get weaker. That's not a good thing, because if you want to do the exercise sooner or later, then it's hard. Well, so how to get thinner in reality? Well, getting thinner, firstly you gotta control about your eatings. You must you cannot eat some unnecessary things. And also, of course, in the past there are less fats, because if you're hunting, the fat that you probably have is the fat concluded in the meat. But nowadays, the fat, it's very easy to take. It's just oil. Oil is fat, and for some special kind of things for eating, for example, like cakes, like biscuits, of course, it concludes a lot of fat. If you had ever made a cookie of your own, you'll discover that there are nearly about 50 or more than 50, 60, 70% were concluded by the butter, and the butter, what mainly contains in the butter is fat. So this one was this biscuit or this cake is just built by the fat. So, for example, if you ate 100 grams of cake, it's like you have ate 70 grams of fat, and you will never recognize that. Yeah, because you think, oh, this is delicious, and you just ate more. You'll overload your body, of course. And these fats, if you cannot digest them well, or if you cannot use well, actually, the human body is very power saving, I can say. It's like if you don't move, you just stay there. It takes about 80 watts of power to let you stay. Of course, it's lower than a lot of computers. It takes about a few hundred watts. But actually, when you're moving, of course, when you're moving, it will take more energy. But when you just stay there, it only takes less than 100 watts. This is very power saving. And actually, when you're moving, you don't even have to take too much energy, because human body is a very high efficiency machine. And so all the thing you can do is to do more exercise and use this energy. But have you ever do some exercise and look with some softwares, and you look the suggestions that the software gives you? Well, you can see that For example, if you walk 10 kilometers, it will say that you will have burned the energy about half of the chicken. And yeah, that is easy for you to eat, but it's hard for you to burn because walking, of course, you know how hard walking it is. So the most important is to control your eatings. And the second thing is to do more exercise, not just stay there. You have to make your spleen strong so you can digest them easily. If your spleen is not strong enough, you'll get two results. One of the results is you're very thin and you cannot eat things, or although you can eat many things, but you cannot digest them well and you cannot use this energy or not get stronger. Well, the secondary thing is you'll get very fat, and that is the two opposite roles of a weak spleen. Well, the third thing is there are some ways to burn the fat. Well, it's like burning. Of course, you know that we got some grass things that we can burn, and these grass when they're burning, they can make some heat. They can make some smoke, but without fire. For these ones, well, you can use it to heat some acupoints. So you just continue to heat this acupoint up, and how can I say that? If you continue to burn or to heat these acupoints, you'll get thinner. And also because of the heat, you feel hot, you'll digest a lot of water. And one of the main source of fat is water, actually. So you burn this water up, you can lower your fat concluded in your body. You can make the cells of the fat let them get thinner. That is the last thing we're going to talk about today. And thank you for watching.